Yo guys, it's time to get into some more Tobots. This time we're going to take a look at Tobot Adventure, which comes on Season 3 of the original Tobot series. And we got to start off with Y. So here we have Corey with Adventure Y. So the Tobots have been upgraded now. And in this box, as you can see here, we're going to have the new and improved Tobot Adventure Y. I'm really excited to show you guys this. I've already taken it out of the box, but no worries. We're going to go ahead and take a look at it together for the first time. Let's go. All right, guys, here is Tobot Adventure Y. This is Corey's new Tobot, and I'm really excited to see it become an aerial Tobot. Now, interesting to note, for those of you who are familiar with Transformers, there is a Transformer that came out before this that has the same type of transforming engineering. I won't talk about it here, but with some research, guys, I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out. However, this still stands on its own. I think it's great. I'm not sure the story behind that, like if one did copy the other and, like why, maybe there's no, I guess, Tobot getting in trouble or Young Toys as far as the design. Maybe it was somewhat co-designed or they just maybe bought the rights to use the transformation engineering. But that being said, that doesn't take away anything from this guy. He is, again, an incredible character. When you see the animation, he still has his fun-loving personality that we've grown to expect from Tobot Y. And another thing that really caught my eye about this when I first saw it, this actually reminds me of Robotech. Macross, the basically, like even the Mospita, when you have the motorcycle guys all the way to the Valkyries, basically this has that same feel. It really does. And I know the scales are different for the Robotech and the Macross, action models and stuff like that, but this still just has that same look and style and color scheme. But that's what makes me like this even more. Like if I didn't even know what Tobot was, I would definitely pick this up because, again, as a helicopter that transforms, it's incredible. And the look, the design, the fit and finish, the masterpiece scale, everything like that makes it a true winner. And as you can see, it has a good amount of engraving on it, but is not overdone at all. The detailing is there, it's on point, colors look great. I like the blending of the white with the dark blue, with the light, kind of like, well, I would say a little bit of a dark pastel purple, and then the pop with this neon red. Wow. Excellent, well done, guys, on the Young Toys team for sure. And of course, even the helicopter here, this is added as an additional shield, the top part, and you put the rails on the back, so it completes this really cool look. Looks super clean. I like how on the back too, it even says like caution. You would never see this unless you basically, transform and look at the details here. So it's really nice how they add details like that. I mean, a little bit of hollow here, but still, they put all these grates here. This, again, like an exclamation sign, and that's fine, right? I mean, it doesn't take away from the structural integrity of this as a robot, even though the feet pop in. It's like, when you see this in the animation, he still does the job. He looks strong, sturdy, and great. The only thing that I guess would bug me a little bit is the hollowness on the rails. But even the way they designed it here, it actually looks kind of appealing. This doesn't bother me too much here, but other than that, again, it looks really, really good. Fit and finish, the quality, the gloss, everything about it, the coloring, the paint, it is incredible. I like how it says Adventure Tobot here. We're going to see that when it becomes a helicopter. And let's start to transform it. So this is the toe key as well, by the way, which we use to go from helicopter to robot mode, but not from robot to helicopter. So we're going to take off his shield blade weapon, and we're also going to take off the back, which are the rails. Then what we're going to do, we're going to fold this here, put the tail together, and then this actually will fold up like so. Boom, and then we can flatten this out. And then we're going to obviously put the feet back in, which is going to start to form at the front. Now, actually what we want to do first, we also want to twist the waist. These are one of those guys that have a twisting waist. And then we're going to turn the legs in, like so, because that's going to form the front of our helicopter. All right, so once we have the feet folded up, a couple of things we want to do. We want to fold, okay, so the arms are going to fold forward, but we're going to want to turn them up because we're going to want these pegs at the top. I'm going to push the torso here because then we can collapse the chest like that into position to fold it forward. And then what we want to do now is we want to bend the arms forward, but the tricky part here is we want to make sure we got to twist the arm so that way the outside here, and then it folds in, and then that goes in right there. Again, this all pegs in. So same thing here, we want to keep this peg up. We want to rotate this because we want this on the outside, right? Then we're going to take that up, and then we're going to fold this like so. Now the reason we need the pegs here is because we need to attach the roof. As you can see, the roof has I-bar tabs, and then those are going to go ahead and line up like so. And then once it's all lined up, we're going to press it into place, and voila. Look at that. Fantastic. Lastly, now, as you can see, there's different pegs here. When you peg it on the back, we're going to use these I-bars here in the middle. But now, we're going to use the top rails to attach it here. As you can see, there's I-bars right there. So those are going to go ahead and go here. And then there's also two hole gaps right there, so we can plug those in here as well from the back. Like so. And ta-da, we are done. Incredible. Look at the fit and finish on this helicopter. Incredible. Super nice detail. Again, you can see all the engraving. These blades here, they spin independently on both sides. And I like how there's a silver paint here. Got steps here. Again, it says Adventure Tobot right there. Fantastic. So basically, when you use a toe key on this guy, again, it's very easy. You just want to use it to separate the legs here because that's the first part. So I'm not going to do it here, but when you remove the rails, basically when you transform this back into robot mode, you want to take it off the sleds basically first, and then you want to take it off the roof. And then what you're going to do, you're just going to go ahead and attach this there. And then when you push it down, it'll pop the legs apart, and then you can start turning it into a robot mode. But I also like the detail where it looks more like a regular key now. There even has like a split right here, so you can add other toe keys, because Adventure X, for example, has one. So as long as it has a hole, I'm not 100% sure. I had to double check. But you know, like a regular key, you can add it in. I mean, even if you maybe are a latchkey kid, you know, and you have a house key, you want to, you know, be able to kind of add this extra style element, you know, to the Tobots that you got, you can go ahead and attach this to that as well. So great job, Young Toys. This is a phenomenal one to have. Last thing is too, on this vent here, what's really cool is, you know, keep the helicopter clear, but you could press this down, or excuse me, the rotor, press it in, and then when you let go, voila. It spins pretty quick and for quite a long time actually. So nice little touch there, and you can focus more on just, you know, like whoosh, piling it in and stuff like that, giving it a quick push, you know. So yeah, awesome. Cool guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Super fun for us. Don't forget, keep spreading that positive love. Say prayers, keep your faith, like and subscribe. Captain Games will be coming back at you. Thanks so much for hanging out. Let me know your thoughts on Tobots and on Adventure Y. Captain Games will be coming back at you. Peace.